It's so disingenuous. Everyone is a featured fucking creator. So with that being said, fuck VidCon. Fuck the current CEO. Is this voice working for you or is it cringy?
I mean, it's no more cringier than her voice. So.
Fuck everyone who created VidCon. And if you want to know why TanaCon became a thing, that's why. All the love. All right. This is a great genesis of like a great mission statement. It's so phony, dude. It's the phoniest shit ever. You're all featured creators. I got to tell you, you guys probably know, we don't really post videos on H3 anymore. I'm so like, well, there's a lot of reasons why. But one of the big reasons is just like, man, I really just can't watch everything on YouTube. It's just, I don't know, man. It's all gotten so Tana. It's like all Tana. And people like her. So, let me see. Oh, damn, Tana's looking pretty good these days. Oh. Oh, I can't believe it's the same day. She looks like a Twinkie. This is what TanaCon was promoted as and what TanaCon ended up actually... The joke. I repeat, that is the joke. Of course, Tana Mongeau. And did I say your last name right?
You did.
Okay.
You did.
Because I practiced that one too.
Did you?
And I've talked about you a lot, and I was never really clear on how to say it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't think you...
Tricky names, these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
well, I want to do a segment here, guys, where we squash the beef. Literally and symbolically. We have here today a giant vice and also big slabs of meat that I want to squash with you guys, okay? Yeah, bring it out, please. Bring out the vice. Vice? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I want to go over some of our historic beefs that we had together.
Have you and I ever beefed? Like, I feel like it's just kind of been you, like,
that's exactly
beating me.
That's exactly what it has been.
Yeah.
No, you've never, I don't think you've ever said a bad thing about me.
Dan just bashes my skull in with this from behind.
Right.
Yeah, you remember Goodfellas?
A fucking head in the vice, Charlie M.
Oh, yeah. Did you want to do something with the
casino?
You got the...
You made me pop your fucking eye out of your head for Charlie M?
Charlie M, that piece of shit.
We're here with an olive branch. We've had too many problems in the past. The North and South has been divided. We've had all kinds of problems, but today, we put those problems in a vice.
Yes.
I know it was you, Fredo.
Once and for all.
Oh, gloves? Okay. Oh, interesting.
That was a really good Godfather impression. How do you feel about that, Ethan?
Well, yeah, not good, honestly. I don't like it. Maybe don't do that again, all right? Keep a lid on that, okay? And AB, maybe turn off your mic too while you're at it. We don't need you adding any commentary. Thank you. So, so here we have big slabs of meat. Okay.
Do you guys get shit from the vegan community when you do stuff like this?
I think
because you guys
so.
stress out about the communities, don't you? Like the individual communities.
Yeah, we can't partake in this. We're not.
No, I can't. I don't give a fuck,
water.
dude. But like, I'm just saying, like, do you? Like, do you think like Veggie Grill is gonna drop you as a sponsor?
So Tana, I'm gonna start with you. Ours is pretty light, like you noted.
Yeah,
and
I think you just called me like a super spreading, face tuning, like idiotic hooker.
I never called you a hooker. Let's back it up. Now, I think you're right. A lot of it has been me just insulting you, and I don't think you've ever said a bad thing about me. And so, yeah, I'm a hater-ass bitch.
Honestly, it feels great to hear, but I will say that I've definitely done my fair share of dumb things, so I'm no stranger to people commentating on that.
You know, you were pretty wild back in the day during like, you know, the iDubbbz thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it seems like these days you're really, for the past several years, you're kind of just doing your own thing in a good way. You're not really ruffling any feathers, or maybe I'm not paying attention enough.
I like to ruffle the smaller feathers now, you know? Low-hanging fruit, if you will. I try to stay out of things, you know, but I'm here today to...
Ruffles.
I don't fucking
know. I mean,
know.
you got to remember her like core activity zone is OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And that
my core activity.
I mean, that's where you do the majority of your like lifting, right? And it's like so like there's
what
not
do you mean
really
financially.
I mean, do you produce a lot of content for other channels besides OF and
I guess TikTok, YouTube, my podcast
yeah,
a lot.
that makes sense. Okay.
But no. I'm actually just an OnlyFans whore.
Yeah, but that's the majority of your income, right? At this point.
That's where I was going.
Kinda.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's your focus.
It's not the. I mean, it's one of my main sources of revenue.
I just meant like they're not like.
I was just.
What is it you're trying to say
imagine
exactly?
we really leave.
I just what I was getting at was like there's no way to really be problematic on OnlyFans.
When your mind, yeah.
Do you know what I'm? Do you get what I'm?
Well, that's not actually true because I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But has it like induced like a sponsor pulling fucking?
Well, you're already on OnlyFans. What are they gonna do? I mean,
Your sponsor's already been pulled.
Hey, whoa,
I bet you
whoa,
there's
whoa,
some.
whoa.
I bet you there's some people that do. You do both. You do both.
Yeah.
You do sponsors. You could do like a I'm not gonna say a company right now because they're not paying, but like you could do sponsorships and OnlyFans. Just
No, I'm saying it's when the people are paying you, they're the ones in charge, and they're not going to leave you. You can get sponsors and do OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's not like
definitely
it's
do.
not like you're doing anything.
So let's so I think the big one that comes to mind with us, Tana, is when I called you a Twinkie. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And a lot of people bring that up, and actually Trisha would bring that up quite a bit to me. And so what I wanted to do is basically just apologize.
Can we not? What is this?
Well, this is
Oh, you were coming at my neck.
This was
there was an old photo of me looking really awful, and then the Facetune, and then I guess people were saying you were fat shaming me.
Let's take a look at it, and then we can deconstruct it.
is there a reason you started at that exact frame or?
You know, this link was handed to me.
Got it.
So
But I
whatever's
will-
on the
Ask
TV
the
at this moment is out of my control.
I was actually thinking about if you were gonna bring this up or not on here, and then I was like, I'll just get naked on H3 and prove it now.
Oh, you're willing to do that for us?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so
that actually-
I have no control over what's on the TV.
Guys, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Get me involved in new stuff.
I think it's a photo of me looking.
with an olive branch, not looking for World War III.
All right, no, let's move it on.
Oh, damn. Tana's
Oh,
looking
this one's
pretty
so
good
bad.
these days.
Smart, Mike.
Obese.
Sorry.
I can't
did you
believe
call
it's the
me?
same day. She looks like a Twinkie.
That
This is why
Twinkie,
Tana
I'm sorry. Yeah, look at that. she's fit.
Thin and
She's
thin,
beautiful,
slim.
iconic.
That was a bad.
Hey, listen.
The video was Instagram versus reality, and I was just going over all the top posts from that
To be
subreddit.
fair, I think that day, I mean, I don't know. It's not a good one.
Yeah, sorry, but
All of our moments.
I did call you a Twinkie, so
Called me a twin.
Hey, just
it was really just the color of the swim.
Yeah, I think I needed to hit the gym, and I think that I had a rough
Your body
day.
is beautiful and perfect the way it was then and now.
Just throwing this out there. Do you know the one
agree.
food
Not a
that
good
would
food.
survive a nuclear holocaust?
A Twinkie.
Correct. So, like, and by the
I
way,
guess he was the nuclear holocaust.
What does that
and I
say
was the
about
twink.
there? Yeah.
it's just a powerful food, man. It's a
Yeah.
great snack.
It's
think that means
definitely
it's
giving
healthy,
bad
right?
angles, a lot of Facetune.
It's filled with preservatives.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Since then, I've hit the gym a lot, and I Facetune a lot less.
You want to know?
Do you have
the
a
truth?
daughter?
No, I have two boys.
Damn it.
Yeah. No. I didn't
That
have kids
would've
then.
been-
I didn't have kids then. But sitting here across from you, I do want you to know that
To
there's
be
nothing
honest
wrong
with
with
you-
this body. You're beautiful.
Well, I mean, no,
and,
at the time, I definitely was not a fan of even remote. This was years ago. I was
very old,
very long time
yeah,
ago. I
very
don't even think I'd reached like internet real like clout yet. And then that was when people were kind of coming at. And then I definitely got a lot of injections and went to the gym a lot. But
How did that comment make you feel, Tana?
how did it make me?
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, I definitely didn't like you, and I think it was coming from
I
you,
understand.
and I was kind of like, fuck that,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I don't know.
But did it hurt you? Did it like push you into like a frenzy or anything
I
like that?
should say yes, so that it could like you'd look like
Speak
a
your
shit
mind.
person.
You know,
and
baby.
da-da-da-da.
Yeah, speak your mind.
I really think that you. I don't know. You just weren't on my radar at that point in time. I was more scared or hurt by times when you would kind of come for me for things I was doing wrong. I felt like this was just
What, like the TanaCon stuff on the podcast?
Yeah,
or?
I guess so.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I mean,
Listen.
I was ready to show up here in a bikini today. Just to
Oh my God.
But
Did you really think about doing that?
no, I was just thinking about things you'd come at my neck for, like Facetune or.
Listen, this is I wouldn't honestly.
I'm happy to not
I'm
look
very
anything like that
over.
now.
I would never make fun of a woman's appearance like this. At
Well,
the
you
time-
did.
I know, and I'm very sorry.
Right.
I shouldn't have done that.
I definitely think that I can think about a lot of girls who couldn't take it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been called everything under the sun. I've been made fun of for like everything across my career. But imagine like that.
Your thoughts are right on it, but like, let's pull away from this situation specifically for a second and look at a more macro view of like bullying on the internet in general. Like we've kind of reached like a apex and like a time of an inflection point with bullying on the internet right now. Like, people are people being pussies, or are people that are saying people are pussies just overlooking the fact that people are actually hurt by other people's comments, right? And so I think this is like a more macro discussion, right?
I lean more on the side of, in general, people are not just being pussies, you know? But what I messed up here is the video was like Instagram reality, and a lot of people appreciated it because it was like body acceptance. But where I fucked up is I shouldn't have made fun of, like, I kind of lost my
What did Trisha say? Like, what was Trisha saying at the time?
Just whenever she wanted to use something against me or prove that I hate women or something, she would just say, "You called Tana a Twinkie."
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you motivated me. I think at the time that you called me, I was at a good body, but
I'm very sorry. I should not have made it. The point I think what I was trying to make was valid because that's why I didn't feel bad. But going after your body was too far.
So wait, so it worked,
even though
it pushed you to be better.
Well, I think by the time he had called me this, I was at like I looked great. I was happy with my body. But I mean, like, now I can see myself being on the treadmill and thinking like, fuck, I don't want to be a Twinkie ever again.
I mean, it is funny. That's the thing. The Twinkie thing was kind of like,
why not like a ho-ho or like another hostess, like a different hostess treat? Yodels. Remember
the color
Yodels?
of the fucking, but it's exactly the
know,
Twinkie
man.
color.
Do you remember Yodels though?
Can you guys pull up Yodels? No, I don't.
I think they're one of the better ones.
What else have you come at my neck for, H3?
Anyway, apologies for that. I think you're yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said that.
I'm going to go take a piss. I don't want to comment on this one. Anybody's weight. I eat like a bird.
I do feel bad about making fun of your weight.
But do you ever think that people maybe do things like that because of comments that you made like that? That there are insecure girls out there that do try to uphold a certain image because of comments like that.
Yeah. That's why I think it was bad, and I wouldn't really do that today, make that comment, I don't think. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Live and you learn. You live and you learn.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think at the time, I just always knew you like hated me. So I think that was just one of the like million comments that you'd probably
that's
about.
one of the things that I regret too, is I don't really hate, of course I don't hate you at all,
I love how we're just discussing this with like this nasty ass
yeah, well,
in front of us.
It's important to keep into context why we're here.
Yeah.
I never hated you at all, and
what do you think made you like that in that era of time? And I mean, obviously there was a lot of it that was very valid. You were coming at people for doing a lot of wrong and stuff. And that was good, like to have someone on the internet who's polarizing, kind of calling people out for being shitty people. But a lot of the like hating, just straight up hating comments towards people, like what do you think made you like that?
Well, I don't think I did much like random hating. I think I took it too far in the terms of like talking about your body. I took it too far.
No, I don't just mean me.
But I'm saying, I think at the time, I honestly don't know. I mean, from my whole time on YouTube was calling people out for one reason or another. And it became like a whole industry of videos on YouTube where it's like, and even today it still exists, of like call out videos or reaction videos or whatever. And, I think it was just part of the trend at the time to do that. But looking back, obviously, as I've spent more time on the internet and matured and have like, I think now more, I would say, just woke, quote unquote, audience, and I myself am more woke, just to use kind of an annoying word, that I'm a lot more careful with what I say about people.
Well, one of the differentiators with you too that kind of separates you from other people in that space that do commentary and do reaction videos is you wield a massive fucking army, bro. And so like, what's that saying? With great power comes great responsibility, right?
Spider-Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like you need to be a little bit more cautious about what you say? Because one thing that I'm very cautious of, and I'm sure we'll talk about it in some respect, that my good friend Logan Paul has taught me, is to be very careful in when you speak in absolutes. When you say very specific absolute statements that leave no room for wiggle based on a person's personal.
Like Nope was the worst movie I've ever seen.
That was a take. but listen, but in his he had created this hit list of reasons to back it up. You know? And listen, at the end of the day, like you have subjective opinions, right? But like, do you feel like you have to be a little bit more cautious than the average podcaster?
I know this probably won't, maybe you guys don't believe it, but I feel like my whole career, I have been more restrained and careful than other people and only gone after people that I think deserved it. Now, like, I don't know if you can give me a specific example of stuff that you guys think maybe I went too far on, and then I can reflect on it.
Go
ahead.
Jeff,
well, are we just going to get there anyways? Like, I feel like you're probably going to get us there anyways, right?
Yeah.
I mean, now's the time.
Dive right into.
Oh, thank you so much. You both look very good.
Thank you.
We are on nipple watch on Tana's top there.
I know. I keep having nip slips, which is so embarrassing.
She told me in front of my wife explicitly, "Can you keep your eye on my nipples?"
Well, not like that. Not can you keep your eye on my nip? More so, just like let's not get banned from TikTok.
Right.
Like midstream.
No, I understand.
But it is my fault. I think I kind of disassociate the sexualization of nipples. I kind of think about it as like my elbow.
Okay,
which
that's
isn't
interesting.
It's a nipple.
Well, would you ever consider wearing pasties under a top like that? I don't know the mechanics of such things.
No, not this.
No,
There's enough fabric. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard as is.
I'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to AB for lending me his bow tie. It was very nice of him to do it.
He's a good man.
Good man.
Yeah, I do want to say, though, you both are explicitly denouncing the streamies by being here. I just want to make that known.
So good to know.
Just establishing that fact right out the gate. Well, we have so many huge nominees. I am buzzing with excitement. I could not sleep last night. And I just thank you both for being here. You guys are a terrific partner for this event, and I thank you both so much from the bottom of my heart.
You're really the only award show that would have us, so we're great.
Thank you for thinking of us. The word on the street is, I don't know if I'm even able to say it, but they are calling us the new frenemies, is what they're saying.
Why can't you say frenemy?
I don't know if,
is it like
if you're able to speak it over here. You and I? No, they're saying sort of us.
Oh, you guys are the new frenemies.
Because she's the blonde bimbo, and I'm the
he's so
handsome
sweet.
We'll make a move on
hater, you know?
Well, there's more sexual tension between you.
No.
I'm celibate.
She has.
You just said you sucked dick all year.
She's in a you're in a relationship with someone else. Why don't you just say that part?
Well, you guys are like
thanks,
you guys are like frenemies. Frenemies
Sounds a
with
little
the
bitter, if you ask me.
sexual tension.
I don't agree with that, but whatever. Let's get on with the show.
Well, this year we received over 107,000 votes, my friends, and unlike the Streamies, the most corrupt institution in entertainment today, this is all voted on by the people for the people.
As it should be.
There's no shadowy back room saying like, "Oh, Tana won Creator of the Year. Why? How did that happen?" And no offense to you, I just
I was saying that on stage.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? The Streamies, they just decide in a back
what
room
I'm
at
saying.
YouTube.
Well, that's all
they want
award
to win.
shows, really.
Oh, Jay Shetty's handsome. He's got nice eyes. Let's give it to
Maybe
him.
Jay Shetty kicked me back. I don't fucking know. He's got crazy ass Facebook money. He kicks back. He's corrupt too.
We paid him off, Jay Shetty.
Jay Shetty paid them off.
Yeah.
Can I vape?
So that's you can vape.
Wow.
This is why
this show is not about who's got the most money.
Absolutely
It's about who
not.
deserves the award.
Not. And one thing I will say is that, do we have voter protection on these? You can only vote once, right, Dan?
Sure.
And luckily, not enough people watch this where we can confirm that there's no bots involved.
They call them dumps.
107,000 people care.
Well, those are real votes by real people,
Yeah.
and that's who we are. And I'll tell you something else. The Streamies would not allow you to vape on stage. I guarantee it, and that's why they're scum.
And I've always said that. I've always fucking said that.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's a rainy day out here in Los Angeles. And we've got, of course, my beautiful co-host, Ela Klein, who's extra flat, who's looking extra.
She looks so fucking good.
Extra today.
Thank you.
So
and, of
good.
course, the lovely, the hilarious, Tana Mongeau, who
Hi guys. Thanks guys.
I'm very happy that we are able to do this one-on-one like this,
too.
or two-on-one.
I never thought like a year ago that I would be just like driving to the H3 warehouse and podcast alone. Like a year ago, I would have been like trembling, shaking, crying, throwing up.
No, we're besties now. You're
I
friend of the
love-
show status.
I love this progress, this story arc.
I agree.
It's fucking beautiful.
Well, you know, we did the steamies together. That was very gracious of you guys to come, and we had a good rapport. We were having good laughs. We were having a good time. So
Were so nice to me.
They
love
I never want to come on and be like, your audience is so great. Like trying to like, you know what I mean, suck your audience's ass, but they were so nice. And I definitely have a respect for the type of audience that you kind of have to like earn
dude,
their respect.
they could go, our audience, they love you or they hate you.
But I respect the fact that they at least give you a chance to love you or hate you. There's a lot of audiences where I would go on and I know no matter what I say or do, they're either going to fucking hate me or like suck the fart out of my ass. And that's cool.
Suck the fart out of your ass.
My bad.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
But it was just
thank
awesome.
you, Lena.
The comments were so nice. I was like beside myself. And I
Well,
had so
because it
much
was
fun.
great. It was good content. And everyone was happy. So I'm glad we're here together.
We're here.
Brought to you by Gamer Stuff.
I need people on payroll to just like fucking clap for me.
It's actually in their contract louder. And sometimes after the show, I go, guys, bring up the decibels. It's depressing. That's why Dan goes crazy sometimes. Gamer Sub, guys, sponsored us today. GG. Thank you to them. Yeah.
you.
Elo got stylish today, boy.
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if you would or not.
I should have. It's just so rainy in LA, and Friday for me is like worse than Monday. Like I wake up on a Friday just like, oh my fucking god, this.
Did you drink yesterday?
No, I'm.